Greetings everyone, Marshall here and welcome to another episode of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Let us continue doing the side missions. Uh, I I hope things will work. I know that OBS might be choking a bit, but so far all the recordings were good, but I've returned to playing with ultimate texture quality and very high or ultra, like in general graphics quality. There is something in that preset that basically make things, like make the textures work. When I tried to lower it a bit, it just like wasn't having it. I had like a lot of issues even now when I was like off screen, off record, just exploring, discovering the Golem Island, which thankfully you can explore solo, even if it's, I mean, solo with your team, even if it's quite a bit, can get difficult. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, and I'm not sure how to change, but we're gonna deal with that later.
Hey, find their location ASAP!
Visual on the sniper. He's ready to fire.
Down! The sniper's about to fire! Combat drones out!
Yeah!
Where the fuck is that sniper?
Grenade! Watch out! Target hit!
Tell me everything you know. I've told you everything! Everything!
Enemies hit.
Hostile in sight! There! Got a sniper ready to engage us! Dang!
Oh, so all of that for son of a bitch. Yeah, that's why I usually don't like dealing with.
Keep quiet. They don't know we're still here. Combat drone's battery is drained.
Man, we could have used it.
Now we have to go. And like, how far is everything? Very fucking far. Like, I either have to teleport it there. Honestly, I might just start teleporting again, even if this will look pretty rough. And yeah, that's why I'm gonna. Fucking hell, I'm. Like, the amount of back and forth backtracking you have to do is freaking insane.
Activated.
And yes, I know the game looks freaking like it looks horrifying, like see all of that stuff loading in, but it is what it is.
Eyes on a hostile.
Bad guy spotted.
So listen, buddy, this is a little more involved than I thought it would be. The sheer brutality of his warfare is indescribable. He's wiping out entire cities and using hostages as human shields.
Auroa has cities more than
I'd
one.
hate to think of what he could do if we don't stop him.
How can I help?
I've composed the song. I need you to help me broadcast it from station W161. Think you can do that?
That sounds easy enough.
Sure. If you think fending off armed guards, seizing control of an antenna, and defending your life is easy. Yeah, it's a walk in the park.
Well, if it was too easy, it wouldn't be any fun, now would it?
I cannot emphasize this enough. You'll need to broadcast the entire song, from start to finish. We only get one shot at this. Make it count.
Got it.
You're aces, champ. Thank you.
Who are you?
Got one. Over there.
What are you doing here?
Right, now, where we have to go? Honestly, sure, I'm so close, I might as well, right?
Activated.
Especially if I'm teleporting around.
Think we're good?
Going someplace?
Sentinel patrols are getting close. We need to relocate.
You must have hurt him pretty bad to have them come after you. What's an outfit like that doing on Auroa anyway?
There was that bombing on Skeltech.
I've heard of it. I haven't heard too many details. What do you know?
I'm sorry, Nomad. I'm very busy. Excuse me.
It's like Auroa's hiding something. Let's need to find out what.
Sure he does. Sure he does. That can wait. Let's deal with those side missions.
We gonna make it out of this?
Activated.
Oh. I didn't pick the right spot to... Also, things have bugged out, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's gonna go
Activated.
Oh, are you fucking serious?
Activated.
That guy's close.
Identified.
Did I hear that?
Damn! Contact! Oh!
I'm here. Laying down fire. Look out. Drones overhead.
Activating the combat drone. Hostile!
They won't
there.
know what hit them.
I hit one. Sniper's about to fire on us. Whew, nice.
Breacher out there. Got one.
Drone's out of juice. Got a hostile position there. Tossing a grenade.
Open up.
Mode. Located a bad guy over there. Got a hostile position there.
Get to my position.
Spotted one there. Moving there now.
Spotted kill.
Bye
Eyes on
bye.
hostile.
Keep it tight. They think they're safe.
Look at this. Actually, at my loadout. Yeah, pack mule is fine. Gunsling. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. And back to the bar.
Activated.
Oh, hey, you slugger. These days, I'm never sure who I can trust, but you really came through for me today. I think the outcasts have all the intel they need. Thank you.
My pleasure. Hopefully Captain Savage won't threaten Infinity or its citizens anymore.
One for the good guys. The cavalry has been called. I can sleep easier for now.
What's the deal between you and Savage?
Before I was a musician, I was an embedded journalist. While I was on assignment, I met Lacey. She was working for Sentinel at the time. We watched as Savage torched an entire village. We saw whole families skinned alive. I still have nightmares over it. Anyway, he and his goon squad bribed their way out of the charges. Government officials would just turn a blind eye. One day, Lacey and I... You know what? Maybe that's a story for another time.
I understand completely. I'm gonna follow up with the cavalry, but if you need anything else, let me know.
Sure thing, pal.
What the?
Alright. We handled that. Oh. I also missed this as well? Fucking hell.
Activated.
See, and this shit is always happening. Like, fuck's sake.
Activated.
Let's try it one more time, because now that I noticed it, I don't want to forget.
Activated.
Yeah. There's like quite literally nothing here, but at the very least I have it. I have it done. Yeah, the vehicle handling is, of course, absolute bullshit.
Examining the area.
Contact! Got it! Hostiles hit!
Shot one of them.
Now here's the problem.
Got a commander out there. Shit! Sniper! He's ready to fire!
Combat drones active! Damn! Respect! Incoming sniper fire! I see a sniper!
Hit him! Hit him!
Careful, sniper! Grenade tag! Hostile! Here!
Shit this! Get those sons of bitches! I'm moving!
Scanning the perimeter.
Battery's empty. Drones out.
I'm moving!
Watch out for the sniper.
Got a
No
hostile
vision on.
position there. Hostile identified.
I'm pushing forward!
Where it hurts!
Smoke 'em, boy! Crap grenade!
Hostile down. Nice, Ghost lead. Enemy down.
Oh. I have an idea where we have to go.
Smoked him. Grenade fired!
That'll show 'em.
Got him! Sniper is down!
Hey, where the fuck's the exit? You see? Okay, I'm just gonna fucking... I think... Yeah, so being here... Yeah, I'm gonna fucking... Yeah,
Activated.
I cannot be bothered to... Which direction am I going? The wrong one.
Let me see what we're up against. Took out some brass. Enemy commander down.
Lay it on him.
Copy.
Tell me
Okay,
any
the bad guys
information
over there.
about this I should know.
Come on. You already know everything. That's all the intel I have.
Eyes on hostile. Combat drone deployed.
Bandit's hit!
Hang tight, fix it.
Fuck! It's go
There you
time!
go.
I'll help. Get him! That's the last of them here. Move it to your position. Drone batteries out.
Could have used that.
Where the fuck is that what we are looking for?
Night vision on.
Area secured.
Wait, the other way around.
Put my night
An idiot.
goggles on. Time to switch to night vision. Holy mother of God.
Of course there's an atomic bomb.
Sure.
Got a hostile.
Okay, I can handle that. Or that. Okay, so in terms of... hmm.
Eyes on a hostile.
Activated.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport out to the different place.
Activating night vision.
Hostile identified. Over there. Spotted one. There.
Good. You're not hurt. Let's get you out of here.
I'm not going anywhere. And why should I be hurt?
Ah, shit. You weren't Flycatcher's hostage, were you?
Quite the contrary. It's rare to meet someone who actually values innovation. Rarer still that they're willing to provide fair compensation.
In other words, Flycatcher paid you to upgrade his drones. So what? To hell with all those innocent people who got caught in the middle?
Progress is a scale. In order for someone to gain, someone else has to lose. I'm just playing by the rules.
Progress is not a zero-sum game.
I'm not discussing economics with a Cro-Magnon.
Well, the minute people got hurt, you stepped into a different game. And here, I make the rules. And now that we're talking about your life, you still want to play? Or do you want to tell me where Flycatcher is?
He's testing the new drones. Somewhere in Restricted Area 1. That's all I know.
Immediately changed her tune.
The R&D center did some serious damage.
Breacher identified.
Yeah, but I'm gonna unpin that for now. That actually, wait, that's still okay. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, so here I can actually just fast travel regularly, and it will be close enough. But only to change the class. I mean, I can get at least rank 1 in most of them. Not rank 1, rank 10. No. Actually, I might not bother with Pathfinder. But engineer and echelon, sure. That's quite a few.
I got respect for the wolves, but they're looking like punks now. I tried to call my sister last night, but I couldn't get through.
Reception on this island is shit.
On you go, Ghost Lead.
Moving to position.
Roger. Moving to the target.
Ready, Ghost Lead.
Switching to night vision.
Okay, Ghost Lead. Clear. Got company. Stay sharp. Careful. They know we're around. Copy, boss. Moving there. Moving in on hostile. Sniper sighted. Target. We're set.
I'll show you the area. Orders inbound! Get down! Grenade! They outnumber us. Last one down! Sniper set fire! Sending mortars our way! Sniper's about to shoot at us! Sniper about to engage! Heads up! We got company!
You got it.
Up one!
Got a hostile over there. About to get rocketed. Batteries. Grenade, hit the deck. Level the playing field. Heads up, that guy over there. Got one. Well, watch out for mortars. Yo, mortars, clear out. Hostile, there. Way to get it done. Located a bad guy over there.
Activating night vision.
What sort of mission is this?
Hostile identified.
All right, Sullivan.
Located a bad guy over
Where
there.
the hell are Meridian's other goons? Don't make me ask again.
Excellent work.
An enemy radio operator. He's dead. Eyes on hostile. Grenade!
All right, Sullivan. Where the hell are Meridian's other goons? Don't make me ask again.
You're gonna have to find Aparo and Ashcroft. They're the ones smuggling all the real data. They're the ones coordinating everything.
And where are these cowards hiding, huh?
They're in the Sentinel land base. It's west of Lake Roundabout in the sinking country province. Just don't tell them I told you.
Yeah, well, I can't make any
Over there.
promises, Cretin.
They're letting their guard down. They must think we left.
Okay, sinking country. Hmm. Okay. That's
Activated.
again, the game will take a while to load, but this is such
All clear
a
here.
time saver.
On your toes. We got hostiles nearby.
Eyes on a hostile.
Got a hostile.
Man, our jennies get bigger all the time.
Breacher sighted.
Can you... Oh, seriously? I cannot do this
Roll my ankle.
through a drone?
I've had it with this shit. We're not gonna find it.
Way to get some. Heads up. Bad guy over there.
Expect heavy resistance. The rebels are
Time to
organized
switch to
and
night vision.
dangerous. Roger.
CO identified.
Scanning the location.
We've got a leg up on him. Now you're just showing off. I'll let her rip. Drone deployed. Got you a live one. Blasted her. Got a sniper about to fire on us. Hostiles hit. Got a hostile over there. Heads are marked. Boom! Clean hit, boss. Get him! Throwing a live one!
That'll do some damage.
He's down! I hit one!
Ghost lead. Starting scan.
Nomad, drone's deactivated.
Shit! Sniper set to fire!
Got a sniper ready to shoot. Damn! Hit him where it hurts. Incoming sniper fire.
Okay, so... Got all of this shit. Seal Islands, say. Fuck me. Oh. Late mission, allegedly.
Sniper's about
Activated.
Sorry for that, but I'm just gonna be fucking teleporting whenever possible.
Night vision on.
Sure.
Talking to my buddy at HQ the other day.
That's the stuff.
Okay, we're clear here.
Get going. I'll find a way to catch up.
Hey, we got company. Eyes on a wolf.
I got nothing. Night vision would help. At least you're getting paid.
We gotta radio up. Okay, let me see what we got here.
This will give us better.
Maneuvering to the target.
That's it.
Got that sniper. That's it. Reacher on the objective.
Okay. So we're gonna be doing some talkies. Have any player of a supply drone? Me, there's a question like, what goes with a supply drone? Although maybe that's the similar ability to like medic head.
Switching to night vision.
One more here.
Shut down Meridian and his goons for you.
Thank you, Nomad. I owe you.
Do me a favor. Tell the outcasts to be a little more careful with their data, alright? If Sentinel's gunning for the outcasts, y'all shouldn't be giving them any ammo.
Got it. Appreciate the lecture.
Yeah, just glad I can help.
We're in some deep shit, Nomad.
What are you talking about?
I hear Jesus Intel started a devastating chain reaction that led to his arrest. He's holed up in a drone support station by the bar. You need to rescue him and get him away from the area.
Where will I take him?
Jesus will know where to go. Just make sure he's protected at all costs.
On my way. So Project Deus. That sounds ominous. What can you tell me?
Look, I'd really prefer not to talk about it.
I get that you're not a fan, but why all this? A rebellion over a rich guy's pet project. It doesn't track.
What's there to track? Apparently, during their giant asshole convention, the meatheads at Skeltech came up with a way to cheat death. Project Deus is their elitist method of transferring the minds of the richest 0.1% into computers. It's not hard to figure out where that leaves the rest of us. So excuse me if I'm a little pissed off.
Jesus. Surviving death by living on as a machine? Doesn't sound much like surviving to me.
Me either. It's in the name, Brute Squad. Project Deus isn't about cheating the god of death, it's about becoming him. For these people, it means absolute power. That's what the outcasts are fighting against.
Let me ask you something. Why South Cape Station? Liberty's right next door, and it wouldn't take much for Sentinels to surround you and cut you off from everything.
It's rare that outcast cells stay put more than a few days. Nature of the beast, I guess. With this place, we were just looking for something more permanent where we could stockpile supplies and safeguard assets. The landfill keeps away Sentinel and Skeller tourists from the capital. We're right near to our fields of operation and close enough to Sentinel that we won't show up on radar. As far as security's concerned, the Creek does a decent job of keeping us hidden, and looking out at the cabins is a bonus.
How does Sentinel Corp take control of Auroa?
Skell hired them to deal with us initially once he realized that he had some resistance against transhumanism, his own private militia. They started making arrests, so a few of us went to ground and our sympathizers followed, thinking they'd leave us alone once we were outside of the cities.
But they didn't.
Stone got permission to operate outside Liberty and Infinity, and Skell let him set up shop in the Cold War installations to patrol the wild. Once they got there, they did just enough to keep us at bay, while using us as cover to bring in men and vehicles, which he hid from Skell in some underground bunkers, which of course are now called Camp Ferret and Camp Weasel.
Son of a bitch has a sense of humor.
We were watching the whole thing happen. And when they grew strong enough, they took over. They literally came up out of the ground. Skell had no idea what hit him.
If I was looking for a fight, where should I go?
With Sentinel Corp, you that hard up?
Trigger finger needs its exercise.
Well, Sentinel patrols the city centers and industrial complexes pretty heavily, though there's always civilians around, so I'd keep away from those if you can help it. Then there's the settlements they built when they first got here, in the southwest and northeast, where they keep their reserve garrison and store resources.
That sounds like more fun than anybody should be allowed to have.
If you're looking for more of a skirmish, you could check out one of Auroa's many Cold War-era bunkers left courtesy of Uncle Sam. They also set up some transportable structures and took over some Skell architecture. Basically, if you see a green storage container-looking thing, Sentinel's probably nearby. Of course, if you don't feel like looking that hard, they patrol most of the island 24/7, so you could just pick a spot and wait.
How do the outcasts manage to sustain themselves out here?
Barely. None of us have the skills or equipment to farm or fish. Even if we did, it'd bring us a boatload of attention that we couldn't afford. Once in a while, a civilian will leave some food at a dead drop, but it's risky and never much. Best bet's always to steal from farms and raid Sentinel supplies, but of course they're protected. Then there's still the matter of getting the supplies out to as many cells as possible while avoiding detection.
Nobody thinks about food at first. That's why so many groups who call themselves revolutionaries end up as bandits. Even if you don't think it's possible now, you'll want to be careful you don't drift that way. See you later, Haruhi.
Not if I see you first, Brute Squad.
You think we'd end up here?
And let's talk with Bella. Which I'm gonna probably do the regular checkup if there's any new dialogue available.
How you feeling about it?
Hi, Nomad. Go right ahead. Mads will be happy to see you.
Did you hear? Ballard has a cure.
At this point, I won't believe anything until I see it with my own eyes.
Should I be preparing to meet my maker?
Nearly shit myself, but no, we're in the clear.
Just when I thought there was hope for a brighter future ahead of me, we nearly get blown up and I'm stuck with you on an island illegally controlled by a private army.
Right? We have enough problems without having to deal with mushroom clouds. But we'll get you and your people through this. At the very least, we won't all be vaporized in a nuclear fireball.
Always looking on the bright side. That's why I keep you around.
Fine, but allow yourself a little relief. Soon it'll be time to think about the future.
How come you didn't mention the outcast before?
Outcasts. They're just disgruntled Skell tech folks, having an attack of conscience. They mostly just make noise, loud protests and theatrics.
Haven't you got an enemy in common?
Whatever Skell does to the rest of the world's got nothing to do with us. And if the outcasts have something they want to atone for, that's their business. We were here before all of them, and we'll be here after.
I'll talk to you later.
See ya.
The future. We all need to decide.
Got in an argument with a Sentinel soldier. I thought they were gonna pull their gun.
No, they're not.
I'll see you around.
Sure. I'll be seeing you.
I was
glad
in the
we
Corps.
agreed.
A lot of my buddies joined
Now we
up with
start
Sentinel
convincing
after
the
our
others.
tour.
Him. Well, I'm a strong guess that there wouldn't be any new dialogue options available. Actually, there are.
When did you get away from using dollars?
You like the Screds?
I don't understand them.
They're a cryptocurrency. As much as we could, we wanted to get away from the control of international banking.
But it's a made-up money.
All money is made up. It only has value because we all agree on it as a medium of exchange. Everyone in Auroa agrees to use Screds. And Skeltech makes sure to create a limited supply.
So if we all agree to use your play money instead of dollars, the economy still works the same way?
Money's only worth what you think it's worth.
My mind blown. Stay out of trouble.
Focus is my forte.
Let's see about you. I think.
Skell told me about a hospital in Liberty. What can you tell me about it?
It's one of the best in the world for starters. Everything is state-of-the-art. They're even using AI to help make diagnoses. They do a lot of groundbreaking work, cyber prosthetics, cosmetic surgery, well-being therapy. And the best part is, it's all free to anyone on Auroa.
I'll have to remember that if I need to get patched up.
You might want to make an appointment before you go. There's been a lot more patients since Sentinel took over.
I bet it doesn't help that there's no way to get doctors or supplies in with the island on lockdown.
Even worse, Sentinel soldiers get priority. They get real suspicious of any civilians coming in with injuries. Now people are afraid to see a doctor because they're afraid of being interrogated.
Thanks for the help, Fox. I'll see you later.
And if I'm checking on everyone, might as well check on the quartermaster and Holt, even though I assume they won't have. Oh, hold on, what do these folk will have? Also, I imagine he won't have a new dialogue as well. Yep.
I'll see you later.
Cool.
The battlefield will need more blood. Makes the green grass grow, right?
Hey, Nomad. I got something you might find interesting.
Shit, yeah.
Sorry about Emmett. You know him well?
Not really. He was a Skell-Tech lawyer, you know. He lost his job to a computer program, and he decided to stay in Auroa after he got laid off.
He stayed at Homestead?
Well, he was pretty close to Kyle and Layla. He was with them both. Sick. You think we'll all get sick? Because here's the thing, I've never been sick a day in my life. Not even a cough. Figured if I kept eating off the land, getting a good night's sleep, and working hard, I turned out okay. Now, I'm not so sure. Not sure how contagious he was, you know?
Well, I'm hoping any exposure to Emmett was minimal. Cross your fingers and put bells in your bouquet. Let's hope we stay healthy.
I'm gonna try not to be superstitious. After all, we make our own luck around here. So I'm just going to stay strong for the others. They need my help now more than ever.
That's fair
I'll
enough.
see you around.
You be safe out there.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready for this fight?
Still alive, I see.
Barely. This bug is vicious. I've never seen anything like it.
It's spreading?
Like the clap in a whorehouse.
Man.
I know a lot of shit about a lot of things, but this is so out of my lane.
You're helping. Trust me.
I wish I felt the same.
Just keep him safe.
Sure, if I can just keep myself alive.
Wash your hands.
Asshole.
Later, brother.
Later.
You ever think we'd end up here?
Right. That was this thing. This will conclude this episode. I need to look up what I want to do next, and then we're just gonna pick it up. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. See you guys next time. Laters.